Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It's Monday morning and I feel like we're going to be doing a once upon a time reading. Listen, I never know how my readings are going to turn out until we turn on the camera and we get going. But it was coming through like once upon a time and I'm thinking, okay, and what do you want me to do with this? Like once upon a time. So we're going to do that. I'm going to read a collective story each day, but I'm also going to put this up as a service for £11.11, and I'm going to tell you your story. Once upon a time, let's do a collective one though, and we can kind of see what the theme of it is and how long it's going to be. Well, maybe the collective reading might be a bit longer than what your personal reading would be, but I don't know how we're going to do this, but we're going to do Once Upon a Time with the Tarot Grand Lux. Okay. Congratulations to our two winners of the Valentine's Day special reading. T-Rose, I know that you've received your reading. Gabriella, your reading is still waiting to be claimed. So if you could email me, please, that will be much appreciated. Details are in the description box, my email address. Your reading's done. I'm just waiting for you to contact me. I like it. We start off with the 1111 card. The Four of Wands. Once upon a time, there was a couple. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a couple. Oh, how nice. Two of Cups. Who combined their lives together. Okay, so once upon a time, there was a couple who combined their lives together. They joined forces. Really nice energy. They joined forces. Why did they join forces? Because the masculine could not allow his partner, his feminine, divine feminine, to escape. Okay. He wants to lock her in. The Ristertide here. The Ristertide. It took me to the Aristocats. Everybody. Now I'm going into the Blues Brothers. That wasn't intended. Need somebody to love. Someone to love. Someone to love. Anyway. Everybody wants to be a cat. They have a party in the house in the Aristocats. Okay. They have a party. You've got that Thomas O'Malley. Thomas O'Malley. O'Malley the alley cat. Okay. I can't remember the rest of the words, but he's doing this like little prance across the wall, I think. I've got that wonder look. I don't know the words, listen. So once upon a time there was a couple who joined hands in marriage. Whoa, it's getting even better. Who joined hands in marriage. They brought their lives together to the community. But first, there's some plans that need to be made. They need to come together first. Okay. They joined hands in marriage. This is a hand fasting, a hand tying. Oh, shaky. Okay. Because this masculine did not want to let his feminine go. Not allow her to get away. What else is going on? You're both definitely on the same page now. Are we waiting for a page to come up? One of the court cards. You're on the same page now because you're both quite neutral. The colour in here is cream. The cream of the crop will rise to the top. Okay. And then we have the creamy colour here. It's neutral, which takes me, if we went to the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, the crown chakra is neutral. Okay. So you're both on the same page now. I like how the curtains have been drawn back. That's about being transparent. Seeing things from all angles now. Now they're combining their lights, their hands together, they're holding hands, and they're preparing for a celebration. It's like kind of to welcome the community. Okay. So this masculine wants to seal the deal with his feminine. He doesn't want her to get away. Okay. He will fight for her. Okay. A knuckle punch is coming through. So that's a bit aggressive. Do you fancy a knuckle sandwich? Kind of thing my dad would say. I'll give you a knuckle sandwich. Oh. So he's prepared to fight for this. Okay. Oh. And then we have the sun energy. Whoa, this is like, the sun is the masculine energy, but this masculine looks really determined, as in, she is mine. Stay away from her. It's like the look of evil here. Especially with those two birds there. I don't know what type of birds they are. Bluebirds. The bluebirds, Lucy. I know, I can see. Give a little whistle. And always let your conscience be your guide. That's really nice. Following divine. Oh, very much. Because she's blindfolded and tied up, so she can't interfere. So this feminine has no... You do have a say, but this is what... I'll say so. If you say so. So you're quite happy to hand it all over, not only to the divine, but to the divine masculine, who looks very much like he wants to defend you. Okay, you are his precious. A bit of Gollum coming through. Okay, have you got the ring? Have you got the ring? The ring seals the deal. No, it's a hand fasting. No, I just need to hold her hand. Okay, tie her up. Whoa. Well, there's lots of messages coming through, and I'm saying, like, always let your conscience be your guide. And that's what that is. Your conscience being your guide. It's coming in. It's coming in. It's coming in. It's coming in fast. Are you ready? Okay. King of Cups. It said you're looking for the same page. Well, there's a king here. King of Cups. He's the king of love. He's the one that will claim his missus. He will. Because he misses his missus. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Oh, he does look a bit like a lost soul. This masculine. Look into his eyes. He looks lost. They look a bit dark. Lost. Wow, check out the nail varnish. They look worse on camera. Okay. Things always look worse on camera. King of Cups. King of love. I don't know why candy canes are coming through. Candy canes. Got lots of canes here. Get ready for a good caning treat. Feel like this masculine's got a bit of whiplash. Woo! Okay, he wasn't prepared. Jolt like that. Now he's got some whiplash. He's lashing out. There's definitely a frustration with this masculine, like wanting to fight for his feminine. I feel like the thought of someone else being with you, just like the devil comes out. The Emperor. Okay, so he's got some paperwork. He's got some agreements here. What's he agreeing to? Oh, I don't know what he's agreeing to, but you will soon be finding out, Divine Feminine. It's not in your hands. This is with the Divine Masculine world. It soon will be in your hands. Okay, he's got some legal paperwork to sort out. The Emperor. He's got a victory wreath around his head as well. Got 2 more cards to go. We have 10 cards on the table. Here he comes. Okay, we've got the Knight of Coins. The Knight thinks a long time. They've been long, lonely nights for this masculine. I feel like maybe Valentine's Day maybe had a knock-on effect. It was like, oh, I actually crave to be loved and to be touched and cherished. And if I'm blocking myself off from that, then I'm a silly, silly boy. Okay, the boy wants his toy, which is you, Divine Feminine. What's the play? So the bear's coming out of the cave. Look what he's holding. He's holding the legacy, the Ace of Pentacles. He's got it, he says. What's with the vams, the vam horns? Horny. It's been a while. It's been hibernating. Listen, the bear's out of his cave here. And one final card. And they live happily ever after. The end. Oh, okay. I feel like you, Divine Feminine, you're going to be... So this is the card of emotional loss. You're going to feel at a loss. You're going to feel at a loss. You're not going to quite know what to do. Because I feel like part of you lost hope. Your heart's been aching. So also you're sitting in this emotional loss energy. On the windowsill here is the Two of Cups. But it's like, okay, it's like putting two candles in the window, keeping the flame alight. And I feel like it's the masculine who's coming in to, well, this will heal your heart. Okay. You're not going to feel at a loss anymore, but it's a turnaround for the books. It's a shock. And you're going to feel so, oh. And it's like you've been holding on to that one cup, trying to top yourself up with love, just to self-nurture, self-soothe, self-heal, self-love, your self-control. And then all of a sudden, you have someone who's here willing to fight for you. It's a good story. Bottom of the deck, you, Divine Feminine. 9 of Coins. And it's no joke, because I felt like this was about gesturing around. That's no joke. There's a coin there. Look how big our his is. He's got a lot of love and abundance, an abundant amount of prosperity, love. So it feels like the Divine Masculine here in the story has figured out the key. He's got the key. And he's got the secret. What a lovely story. Should I recap? Let's recap. You can have your own story read by me for 11:11. Email me. It's fun. Okay. 4 of Wands. We've got the connection. Then we have the 2 of Cups. Again, suggesting the connection. Someone's going to be suggesting that you connect. I don't feel it's you, Divine Feminine. I feel like this is 0 interference from you. You know wiser than that. You're blindfolded and your hands are tied so that you can't have a play in this. This isn't... it is yours to play with when it's offered. It's going to be offered. Look at the alchemy within your hands. You do know the explosion when your hands are like set free. And you're not just holding on to your own kind of light. And you can share that with someone else. The strength. This masculine's prepared to fight for you. Okay. Conflict. He's feeling the inner conflict here. And the sun energy is definitely the masculine's energy. I feel like he realises he is the golden child. Okay. Messages coming in. Towards who? Well, towards you, of course. This here really makes me feel as if there's a wind blowing. Okay. And it's blowing from the left-hand side. Because the scarf's blowing more towards the right. So the wind will be coming from the left. So just listen out. Okay. Messages. The 8 with the 8. Communication, most definitely. But because the Swords is about truth, and I want to say understanding the truth and knowing the right thing to do. This is a masculine that knows what the right thing to do now is. And that's a step forward as the King of Cups. We have no pages on the table. You're on the same page, are you? It seems that way. You're both feeling this connection strongly. It's like at the centre of your heart. So, like being a lost soul. The thing is that us light workers, I felt like this yesterday. I was walking kind of back from the shop and I thought, I actually said these words to myself, I feel like a lost soul just in this world. I thought, I'm not the one who's lost. And it's like, oh no, it's me amongst a lot of lost souls. So, yeah, it was like, hang on, I'm not lost, okay? I'm just going with the flow. So I did have a chuckle to myself. Don't tell yourself you're lost. You're not. It's the others. So feeling as if you're alone, but you're not. Now, masculine energy here is dealing with some legal contracts. He has some something to deliver. It's like deliverance. It's victory. It's victorious. I don't know where he is. He might be in a courthouse. Oh, he might be in the courthouse, which takes me, I said about the page being a court card. So instead of him being like in the doghouse, he's in kind of like the mood at home, like inside of him. He's wanting some romance. He's wanting to date. Okay, so is he going to set a date? I feel like he's got his diary out. Right then, let's seal the deal with a date. He comes out of his cave, which it would take a while, or it's taken a while for this bear to wake up. He's been comfort eating, comfort sleeping. He's been caring for his own needs. Now I feel like he's ruthless, like a ram now. Ruthlessness. Not brutal, just ruthlessness. And here we are. What's with this big cup here? Toppling over. It makes me feel as if to say, listen, that's not going to fall straight over. Look, both of you are like inclined, like you're falling. He's going to catch you. These two cups. He will catch you. I don't know how. Listen, don't ask about that. He will catch you. Who are you? The Divine Feminine. You're a catch. And there's no joking around. Now we've got a little birdie here, but he's got like this mask on. Okay? So the message is, don't ignore the messages that are coming through Divine Feminine. Because there's lots of them. And they're messages in disguise. Oh, it's interesting. Okay, so there's your Once Upon a Time story. Let's have a look at, I don't want to use the Everyday Tarot. I don't actually want to clarify it. We shall clarify with some oracle cards. Any more? Yeah. I'm not actually going to look at those. They could be shuffled back in. Cheers. Cheers. His coin's bigger than yours, Divine Feminine. My coin's bigger than yours. Yeah, but you've got lots of little coins around you, Divine Feminine. So you have, like, the ideas. There's definitely a playful energy because I can kind of hear the Divine Masculine sound. I'm only playing with you. So there's some gesturing around going on, but it's more of a gesture. It's a playful gesture. Angel of Light card. Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel works on the Ruby Way. The Ruby Way. Click your heels 3 times. There's no place like home. Okay. You'll be magically transported. Archangel Uriel works on the Ruby Ray, which is made up of purple and gold. It is the ray of wisdom and spirituality. You are blessed to attract this angel card, for he will bring you serenity, love, tranquility and peace. I feel like that's actually what the Divine Masculines bring into you, Divine Feminine. You are blessed to attract this angel card, for he will bring you serenity, love, tranquility and peace. In your turn, you in your turn, are invited to spread these beautiful qualities to others. Connecting with Archangel Ariel will enable you to inspire to oneness with all humanity. And I felt like you're waiting, you're preparing. Waiting for the community. I don't know. It's a bit of a waiting game here. Just where it says you in your turn are invited to spread these beautiful qualities to others. You need to actually share these beautiful qualities with each other first, before you can actually share them with others. Okay. I think that made sense. Connecting with Archangel Ariel will enable you to aspire to oneness with all humanity. This is a high state of grace, which will bring you freedom and joy. Visualise yourself in a purple and golden cloak and invoke Archangel Ariel's help to raise your consciousness. And always let your conscience be your guide. Affirmation: I am one with everyone in peace and serenity. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Really? Crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You're best not to ask. Let's have a look at the Oracle of Shadows and Light. It's not in the doghouse. He's in the courthouse. He's in the mood. I'm in the mood for dancing, romancing. Okay. With the Nolan sisters, I'll have you know. Okay. That's interesting, the Nolan sisters. It's like no land. That's where we want to be, going into the unknown. And just follow where life leads you. Let's have a look at the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Storm Angel. We've got collisions of beliefs, styles, attitudes and energies. Let's have a look. I actually looked down at the book again. So, in the doghouse or the courthouse? There's no place like home. I'd rather get away from home. Depends what home feels like to you. 35. About the Storm Angel. This beautiful fairy is dressed in storms. Energy around her crackles and sizzles, but she is calm and unharmed. Sounds like the Wicked Witch of the West. Is that who she was? I don't know. Might have been the East. The Wicked Witch. She cackles, she crackles and sizzles. Okay. But the beautiful fairy, okay, she is calm and unharmed. So you are safe, Divine Feminine. This is for the Divine Masculine to sort out. So this beautiful fairy is dressed in storms. Energy around her crackles and sizzles, but she is calm and unharmed. Now it is your turn. Now it is your time. Oh, it looks quiet, doesn't it? It takes me to like the eyes of the sun. I feel like someone's having a stare out with someone. Let's put that card down. Now it is your time and turn to learn to deal with the energy that is around you without compromising your own. Divine Feminine, you've been picking up on this. She appears when energies with major differences collide, when intentions are vastly different, when techniques are worlds apart, and when incompatible belief systems meet up. It's like feeling as if you're a lost soul. You're not the one that's lost. It's just that 98% of people are not awake. They haven't a clue, really. They don't see the clues. And you have to learn to accept that. At the moment, you're a 2%er. The Storm Angel speaks, 2%er. The Storm Angel speaks. There is nothing wrong at all with difference. Diversity is wonderful. Shadows and light are beautiful and necessary and can coexist in harmony, but certain kinds of difference do not blend. Like oil and water, they separate and cannot coexist in harmony. Therefore, I bring change, and when change comes, for some, it is simple, easy, and flowing, and for others, dramatic, erratic, wild, and full of static. Like I said, I appear when two forms of energy collide, high and low. I then appear to burn away the old and create a clear, fresh vibration where all that is stale and fearful and unpleasant has been cleared away. The wonderful thing about this challenging collision is that while you'll be nudged out of your comfort zone, you'll also realise just how much has changed and how far you have come. The results will be worth the pressure, trust me. When I appear, know that it is natural for people to feel tension, to become even more entrenched in their beliefs, and to refuse to let go. The only approach you can take right now is to clearly and powerfully remain in integrity. Do not compromise who you are out of a misguided notion of being compassionate. You must speak the truth that is in your heart and stay committed to that truth. Divination message. Oh, I feel like I'm shaking. It's okay. Take some breaths and breathe. Divination message. There may be arguments, even angry situations and fights at the moment. Withheld energies are being freed so that they can be released. You will uncover the truth about a situation, as no one can lie when this angel is about her work. Any lies, deception, manipulation and cheating will be revealed. The most important objective for you when the storm angel is about to speak truthfully and act in integrity. The most important objective for you when the storm angel is to speak truthfully and act in integrity, as all is about to become very transparent. That's how we like it. Transparent. So the most important objective, we'll read it again, listen, repetition is the key. The most important objective for you when the storm angel is to speak truthfully and act in integrity, as all is about to become very transparent, and her fierce, bright light will reveal all that is hidden, so it can be banished for good. It's a strong story on the table today. Okay. Let's get you some Archangel guidance. Archangel Oracle guidance. You've already got the Archangel Warrior on the table. Got your ruby slippers on. Clairsentience. Well, that has something to do with this. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Do you feel like the pressure's on? It's a mirroring effect. This is what your divine counterpart's going through. Okay. Let's read this. Clairsentience. Please honour your feelings. Don't be afraid of deep emotions or intense feelings. I can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. I'll also help you clear any energies you may absorb. I'll guide you toward people, situations and places with clear and loving energy. Your repetitive emotions and physical feelings provide important information, so please notice and follow these feelings. They're answers to your prayers. Ask me to help translate confusing messages so that you'll clearly know which steps to take. Working with Archangel Regul, like an air traffic controller, Regul oversees archangels and angels, ensuring harmony, cooperation and order among them all. In this same way, it'll help you sort all your feelings, enabling you to notice, understand and follow them. Wow. So like air traffic control, look what's coming through the air. All at once. Boom. Okay. So when I said that you might be feeling at a loss, Divine Feminine, this could be like your indicator. You're not a lost soul. You're not the lost one. Okay, you're just about to be paired up. The power of love. I'm singing, hey Mona, do do, ooh Mona. Tell you Mona what I'm gonna do. Build a house right next to you. How nice. Okay, well we have expression. Express yourself. You've got to make him express himself. Expression, you are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Those thoughts here. Very rainbow spectrum here going on. Expression. You have come back to Earth to share your individual wisdom and express your personal code, which you have developed through lifetimes of experiences. You have many methods of soul expression available, whether it be with words, dress, art, or movement. Each form shows your character and reveals an important aspect of your being. Okay, Divine Feminines, I feel like you need to look out for these. The expressions that you will see through, well, you will see, it's not about you seeing, okay, that you'll experience through, the messages are coming through words, dress, art, or movement. And each form shows your character, or actually your counterpart's character, and reveals an important aspect of your being, or their being. When you express your soul's true nature to the rest of the world, it is incumbent on you to lead by example. And that's why it's like this is waiting to be shared with the world, but first you need to share it with your divine one. You must be true to your nature and never attempt to alter your self-expression to please someone else. If you act only to receive approval and acceptance from others, you demonstrate that you do not believe in yourself or respect your uniqueness. Don't succumb to peer pressure or the desire to fit in. You choose why we should not desire to fit in, should we, with the 98%ers? I mean, seriously, you are aware of that, aren't you? Okay. Stop trying to please them then, to fit in. There's a massive collision of beliefs. Okay. You're not the lost soul. You're in a world of lost souls. If you act only to receive approval and acceptance from others, you demonstrate that you do not believe in yourself or respect your uniqueness. Don't succumb to peer pressure or the desire to fit in. You choose to incarnate in this physical dimension, you chose to incarnate in this physical dimension and to follow a blueprint chosen by you. Let your soul's light illuminate your ideas and express them in tangible ways. You can kind of touch in the physical rather than just working with the intangible, what you can't see or hear. It's just, okay. So let your soul's light illuminate your ideas and express them in tangible ways. To get your message across, believe in it. Present your point of view clearly and lovingly so that others understand you. And as you continue on your path, make sure to leave your distinctive mark and footprint to inspire and teach others. I feel like this masculine's about to leave his mark on his feminine. It's just so that others will be aware that she's taken. She's already paired up. Okay. Guys, what an interesting reading. How long did it take? 35 minutes. That's not bad. So if you'd like to book in your own Once Upon a Time story, email me. Details are in the description box. I would like to hear from you guys. Okay. I will end with RUMI. We're going to the RUMI. We're going into the room. We're going into the RUMI. Are we? Come into this RUMI with me. What are you going to do to me in there? We're going to tie you up. Okay, now. Oh. Okay. That King of Cups is just sitting there staring at me. Hello. Hello. It's like he's got like a clasp around his throat though. So a bit stiff in the neck. Oh, I picked up the whiplash. Okay. Maybe he's received a lot of backlashing to make this happen. I mean, anyway. It all looks good. Let love transform. Card number 14, which is the number of temperance, bringing in the balance now. Beautiful reading. Okay. 14. Let love transform. It comes after you arise. Well, it would do, seeing as the 13 is the death card. And transformation. Here we go then. The spring of love arrives to transform the dust into a garden. The call is heard from the heavens to bid the wings of soul to fly. The sea becomes filled with pearls. The dry land receives the water of life. The stone becomes a ruby. And the body becomes all soul. RUMI. Love is my medicine. Intelligent medicine. It takes death and makes it a passageway into greater life. What genius is this? A genius that will render anything and everything as a pathway to life. Just come out of the sun a little bit. I feel like it's reflecting off of the book. Okay. I have found a bench upon which we may be seated. Nay, not a bench, a love seat. It is carved of precious ruby. It sits under the gentle shade of an ancient tree that thrives in love's garden. Come sit with me, beloved, as we let the whispers of the great beloved penetrate our hallowed ears, carried upon the sweet afternoon breeze. I'd say go outside, sit yourself on a nice little love seat and listen to the messages that you receive. As the sun begins to set, the colours become vibrant. Even if we are deaf to the beloved's tender whispers, we shall not be blind. We shall be captured by the vivid display of the beloved's artistry and be transported into peace. So as the sun sets this evening, late afternoon, maybe it might be worthwhile if you can get outside just to take a pew at sunset. Okay. This oracle comes to you as a living spiritual gift. Whether you realise it or not, you have triumphed. You have blossomed, succeeded, cast aside that which was unworthy and taken up love's way. How much delight there is from all those that walk this way of life, of love, of life, to find another precious companion in their midst. This is beautiful. So how much delight there is from all those that walk this way of love, 2%ers, of life, to find another precious companion in their midst. You are welcomed into this world where love finds a way. There is nothing impossible for love. It is not bound by the mind, and because of this, all matter of miraculous grace works through it in endless creative variety. The Great Beloved is a show-off, creating with such genius as to be breathtaking. Were we able to remain always in the heart, we would be constantly breathless, in a fit of appreciation and awe so great, truly, there would not be even a sliver of emptiness through which fear could enter. What does this mean? It means an avenue for divine fulfillment has been found. You are being given the power for spiritual success. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself, but you must comply according to the law of love. What does that mean exactly? Do not attach yourself to the form that your resolution and success shall take. Why would we seek to limit love's creative genius thus? No, instead, trust that it will be magnificent, perfection, literally the work of great genius. Detach yourself from expectations of timing. The harvest will be at the best time, when the ripeness is just right, so utterly juicy and sweet, you shall know with certainty that this was the best way. Not a moment sooner would have been perfect, nor a moment later. Absolute trust is the best way to adhere to the law of love. This gives you rather some energy to spare. Perhaps that might have otherwise been engaged in perpetuating worry or doubt. Well, I'm happy to see that you are twiddling your divine thumbs and wondering if you are not going to worry. If you are just going to surrender and trust, then what exactly will you do with yourself? Well, of course, you can just live your life, but perhaps you might want to dance barefoot and wild with me upon the cool sand at midnight under the fullness of the harvest moon. The sacred honouring ritual. Open your arms to the heavens and imagine sacred bounty pouring down more than you can hold. This is love's gift of plenty to you. Imagine whatever it is you want: love, abundance, peace, passion, healing, purpose. I'm trying to purposely get out of the sunshine. And let it all descend into your body and soul, just like that. When you are ready, place your hands on your heart and say, I am love's own. I am seated with my brother RUMI, who loves me unconditionally, upon the love seat in the sacred garden of the divine creator. I am blessed to fulfill my destiny, to become divinity awakened and embodied, to receive all of life with the wings of angels at my back, so I may rise with my sacred animal feet to dance with sacred delight upon this earth. Put your hands in prayer, bow your head for a moment. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. And there's a little side note here. Above all else, I trust love. It always confuses me, this, because it looks like my handwriting, but I didn't write it in there. I don't remember writing it in there. I think it's actually part of the book. That does look like my handwriting though. So. Maybe my future self. Just reminding me, above all else, I trust love. Okay, guys, get in touch. Get your own Once Upon a Time story read for you by me. I will catch up with you all tomorrow. Board meeting day. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Exciting. But for now, this is our story. It's a pretty awesome story, isn't it? Okay, 44 minutes, 27 seconds. Much love. Take care. Bye for now.